Hello everyone, welcome to Patrice's Projects. You may be wondering why it looks like I'm excavating my garden. It's because I am. I have an issue, I'll show you what it is in a minute, with my beds, and I am going through and I'm digging all the way to the bottom, and I'll show you why in a minute. However, it is, I think, the December 17th today, and for the last 3 or 4 years, I think 4 years, I've been doing a seed giveaway every year in the fall, and I missed it. First of all, I was waiting on one of the seeds to be ready, and I kind of messed it up a little bit. It was the artichokes. I harvested the heads too early, so they weren't opening up and letting go of the seeds. I kind of had to pull them out of there. However, I didn't get that much out of it, so that is an optional one this year. So other than the artichokes, and that is an optional one, I'll be giving away cosmic purple carrots, and I'll show you a picture of me holding some right here. Is the purple carrots in the bunch I'm holding up. I'm also giving away zinnias, and they'll be pink, peach, and purple. They may have cross-pollinated with some yellow and orange too, so you might get some interesting colors. All of them were grown near each other, so there's going to be cross-pollination. I'm hoping to get that you get some really pretty ones. Another seed I'm giving away this year is Russian kale, also called Ragged Jack, and it's a nice kale. It's got a rough edge to it. If I find a picture that I can use online to show you what it looks like, I'll do that. And I had grown some cosmos this year, and it was a mixed pack, but this one came up, and it was profuse. It just grew all kinds of beautiful magenta to white. It would start out really deep magenta and then start coming in with some white in the center. Gorgeous flowers. Here's some pictures of them. With the cosmos, I don't have enough to give to like hundreds of people. I probably can do 75. So what I'm going to do is, you can select either the Cosmo or a marigold, and then you have two that you can ask for. One is right here. I don't know if you can see that guy. I actually had cut it off, and it just keeps growing. I didn't know they do that. They'll put up side shoots. Tobacco. It's Virginia Gold tobacco, and I have a ton of seeds. However, I know a lot of people don't want to grow tobacco in their garden, so I also have the artichoke seeds. So I'm only going to be able to put 6 seeds in there. 5 will be really nice seeds. And I did a test on some of the ones that were smaller. I put 3 of them in a pot and 1 came up. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1 of those to each packet as well. My concern with sending artichoke seeds is they're bigger, so they might get crushed in the mail. I'm hoping you get at least 2 or 3 good seeds to be able to plant. And artichokes grow huge. I mean, 6 feet around. They have these huge long leaves, beautiful plants until after they flower, then they start dying off. But mine are perennial, so they grow up pups from the base. And what pups are is they're a brand new whole plant that come up from the roots of the mother plant. What you can do when you have pups like that, and I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now, but I'm going to anyway, is you can take a trowel or a hori-hori, which I don't have but want, and you can put it right down next to the base of where the main plant was, and just kind of pull that up. It doesn't matter if you break some of the roots, because they're pretty strong plants. You want to get it when it's pretty young though, you know, something like this, up to about 1 foot tall. You could probably do it later than that, but they will grow 2, 3, 5 pups from the main plant. So you only need a few seeds to germinate, and then if you want more plants, you just take them from the base. That is if you live like probably, I would say, zone 7 and hotter. I'm in 9B, so mine's going to be perennial all year long. I've got a plant, except right after it flowers, and then it just looks ragged. Anyway, so if you would like one of those, go ahead and ask for it, and I'll add it to it. So that is the collection of seeds I'm giving away this year, and the giveaway starts today, and it goes all the way through, let's say, the end of the month. So cutoff is at the end of December. I hope to receive the envelopes by that time, so that, you know, I'm not just, you know, continuing it on and on and on. I know it's a bad time for me to be able to do that at this time of year, but I'm going to make it happen. So those are the seeds I'm giving away this year, and here's what you need to do in order to be able to get the seeds. You need to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. So what you're going to do is you're going to take an envelope and you're going to put your own address on there. Write it to yourself, put a stamp on there, fold it into thirds, put it into another envelope, and then write my address on there, which is right here. Put my address on there, put your return address, stamp that, and send it to me. And then I'll put your seeds into the envelope that is inside of there and send it back to you. I only pad it with a paper towel, so that's why I'm saying I'm not sure how the artichoke seeds are going to do, but the other ones are all small enough to be able to make it just fine. Now, as for what is going on, why I'm excavating my garden, come take a look. This is why I'm excavating my garden. Those are all tree roots coming from those trees right there. Those are birch, and apparently birch are kind of like willow, and they'll seek out water, and my garden just did horrible this year because I had only put the compost in the first 4 to 6 inches because I had done this just a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So I thought that the roots were under control, but I'm finding roots that are up to a third of an inch across, so they're mature roots. The whole bed is like this. It's just filled, the whole bed, all the way to the end, as well as that bed. And the strawberry bed has it too, right there. This bed was put in Mother's Day a year and a half ago, something like that. And so it's a pretty new bed. It didn't have that much soil in it, but the roots found that bed as well. So it's a horseshoe bed, or keyhole bed, that goes this way. That little bed is there. That's open right there. I have an arch going over. And then there's a little asparagus bed there, and then another small bed on the other side. So it found that and all of my beds. So excavation time. What am I going to do to solve this problem? The first thing I tried was thin, cheap landscape fabric from Walmart. I had taken the soil, I pushed it to one side, and then I rolled some out, and then I put the dirt over there, rolled some more, put the dirt over there, until I got all the way to the end of the bed. I did that to this, I did it to the strawberry bed. That didn't work. I can't even find the landscape fabric. It like absorbed. And it's quite obvious that just going through and cutting the roots every now and then is not my solution, because the trees have already found where the water and nutrients are. So the roots are just ready to go underneath. The only thing that I can think of to do is in the spring, because right now I'm just not prepared to do it. The rain just keeps coming over and over, so it's not a good time of year to do it. I think spring might be a little bit better for me. I'm going to take all of the soil out of the bed. I'm going to build a frame, either 2x4 or 4x4, and put it underneath of the bed. On top of the 2x4 or 4x4, most likely 4x4 frame, I'm going to put the treated wood 2x8s, and I'm going to put them across this way. And there'll be a 2x4 down the center to support it as well, so it doesn't sag. And then I'm going to put the bed this bed on top of it and then put the dirt in there. That gives me a 3.5 inch air gap, because 2x4s and 4x4s are really only 3.5 inches high. So I'm going to have to get a big tarp or something to just lay on the lawn, get the soil out of here, and then put it all back. So it's going to be a lot of work, but this past season I didn't even record much. I have some recordings, actually. I just never edited and uploaded them. But my garden did not do nearly as well as it has in the past. Every year it's gotten worse because the tree has already found the bed. So that's the plan for spring, and hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of my garden in the spring, and hopefully a lot of other projects. Thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and do that and click the notification bell. And if you leave a comment, I'd appreciate that too, because the more action this video gets, the more YouTube is going to show it to others as something recommended to watch. And I'd really love to be able to give away all of my seeds. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.